So yeah. But this is the thing. They've just buffed Genji, changed Moira, and done a lot of different shit. So what they've done, I'm not going to play competitive. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to the game browser and showcasing all this stuff. So presets, where's it? Prex range. Okay. Gray. Modes. No. Lobby. Yes. Start. Now, this works. I'm gonna showcase what the problem. So they've buffed Genji really much. So now Genji's deflect goes for. See how long that is? Second thing. It's a huge change to Genji. Smaller spread. Number 3. Triple headshot melee. This is absolute dumb shit. Third. 2 headshot dash melee. But the main problem is this. Do you get but this is the problem? Oh, and then there's a second thing. You can remove your own weapon. Yeah, and then they've also nerfed Echo's range with her beam. That's still way too long. Anyways.
I'm on it. A little patience is called for.
Then there was Moira, who has gotten a
Science will reveal the truth.
nerf to her damage, which realistically is just a way for her to just like, she still burns people with her orb, and she still sucks people really much, and literally and then the vocals buffed her healing. That's goes without saying. They would always do that shit because they are officially dumb. They've always been dumb, and I don't need to tell anybody about it because everybody already knows about it.
This is my will. Tell me how this feels.
Now, her range isn't that long. What is her range upwards?
A small loss.
Being able to snipe somebody like this. I think her raw range part of her kit isn't that bad. What I think is bad is her range in comparison to a lot of other stuff. Because this hasn't really been buffed. I don't know, I have to change anyway. They're pretty cool at quite, at that point in time, but yeah. I hope you're having good. Just gotta check that for a second, so you can hear me. Good. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm going to talk about this only, there's going to be 0 sound from the game itself. So that's good. Now we're rocking. Now I can hear the sound, but you guys can't, which is great, because you guys might get irritated. But like range-wise, like look at this, right? Taking battles right now against a Genji is just not smart. Triple body shot does 90 damage. Which means triple body shot melee is a kill. It's officially a kill on Trister. But the main factor is just right click melee. It's becoming so much better. Yeah, I think we need to showcase I think Genji's the biggest problem. There are of course other problems, but I think that he's the biggest problem. We need to utilize I'm just gonna like Oni, because Oni I feel portraits this a bit. You know, I'm gonna use that skin. I don't use it generally, but I can showcase it for now. Now, I don't really like the skin, but it's fine, you know, like whatever. It's pretty cool, you know, like you can kind of pokey poke and just, you know. But like I don't know what it is about it. Um, what it is, but it's just something with this game that makes me like. If I should be completely honest, I don't know what it is, but the Genji buffs are just absolutely insane. Being able to remove your deflect and have 2 seconds deflect, that's just kind of ridiculous. Also, one of the exact changes is that Echo has been her beam has been seen reduced from 20 to 16. Moira's been buffed, her healing from buffed from 65 to 70 per second, and Genji's been buffed to 30 damage per shuriken. His spread has went down from 12 to 9. I don't know what those numbers mean. And he's deflect is 2 seconds, and he's be able to cancel anytime. Moira's damage is 40 down is went down from 50 down to 40, and overall I think these are pretty good changes. But maybe the healing changes need to be reverted because I don't think that they are that good. Plus Genji's changes are kind of ridiculous, honestly. They really are. But I mean, the most ridiculous changes are always going to be the Moira changes. Pretty much every single Moira change that they've had in this entire patch is just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, because being able to cancel it and just be able to jump, being able to just dodge, being able to cancel an effect like this allows you to dodge stuff like to do stuff like force. This will just make it so that everybody will have to relearn the time for again the deflect until time's out. Plus, plus being able to know exactly when it might turn off. So you have to be ready all the time. You know, at least now the wall climb thing is irrelevant because you can just turn it off. Nah, I couldn't get the kill on him. This is experimental, and because it is experimental, it's absolutely nuts and should be in the game. Now, how we're managing to defend here is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of not really known, but wait, what the fuck? Oh, I think this will be a thing with the being able to cancel deflect. It actually gets me really confused because I'm so used to just double tapping deflect all the time, and there's not really. I think it's an extra skill to this kit. I think very much. This will keep him at the same skill level. I think it's a good change just because it will keep him at the same skill level. Because if he gets stronger, then they're destroying the because if he gets easier to play, then that destroys the entire point of his character, which is to be a difficult character to play. And making him easy to play isn't really what they would want to do. If they want to do anything about him, there are a lot of things they could do to him if they really wanted to make a change to him, which I don't think is good. But like maybe they would want to change him. I don't know why. They do whatever they want to do. I mean, I can't control them, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like you see that, right? That's a way shorter time because people will tap deflect more than once, which it adds an extra skill level to his kit, but nothing else really, and it just feels like a bad change to make him require more skill. That's really what I just feel like it is. A way to make him require more and more skill because now you have to know when to cancel deflect instead of it just being something. But at the same time, I think it actually. I think the point of this entire thing was to make higher skill to his kit. But I think that actually made a lower skill to his kit this change because this made it so that no longer would you need to time or deflect so that you're close to a wall. Now you can just do it anywhere. So I think that for pro players, this is a massive buff because this might actually be the biggest buff. I don't know what the biggest buff is, but like, yeah, you can't play. I got an anniversary loot box. Great. I'm open that right now. But we can also have a discussion about what I think, what these changes could be good, bad, how what they could do really, what they could have done better, what they could have done worse. I'll test that. You could have a very long discussion about what should be and what should and shouldn't be, whether this is good or bad, or if this should be reverted. A lot of stuff you could be having conversations about whether like, whether you should change the entire way that the game is playing. Because quite frankly, having right click as my blank button makes for a lot. Also, here's a good tip. You can have your bind your blank to just like only right click. It can feel weird at the beginning. Like it still feels weird to me because I haven't played this with this line. But it's a pretty good change because it allows you to combo hits and get a lot more value done by just quite frankly. It allows you to get kind of more mobility and more control. A lot of people can feel like this gives me more control. I feel like me to get more control because I can quickly get kills. But it's pretty good the way you can use blink, and it's blink. You can also do so you blink to the you blink to the side, triple head, you build middle damage. Now you got a blink, and you can enter engage, and you can disengage using recall. It's really she's a hero that really is oriented using cover to her advantage because uh, I have a pretty simple reason. You're not going to have a. It's also used to being a sort of. So, but Doomfist is so. It's actually really powerful right now, in my opinion at least. He's actually a very, very strong hero. And the reason for this, I'm going to tell you guys. He just gets so much value done with every single slam that he. And all the damage that he pumps out every single second just allows him to play in a more aggressive tone set. Because he can just be that aggressive Doomfist that everybody knows and loves for some reason. I think there's something with Genji being able to get punched into this wall and sticking there. Nah, it doesn't work in that. Then this, but you being able to punch into this, there was some wall we'd be able to punch him into. Yeah, we can. We have to win 7 times in order to get like skin, so we can test it. So that's going to be my main thing. We're gonna be recording for a bit, I guess. Also, it's another skin, Sparrow. I don't like the skin, but I've got it, so yeah. I'll probably edit out bad clips, but and I'm making this straight up on hand. Probably going to edit out a lot of different shit, cause in a muff. See, but think being able to one to somebody with this. Think this same time. Take this. Think this, right? Think even more powerful. Think making that shit was buffed for a bit of time ago, but buffing the time of which it was shooting. So. What? I I think that I'm literally dumb and I don't know what to say about this shit. Cause all the changes being made to him just feel like they literally changes to make him stronger, but more skill reliant. And what they've ended up doing is basically making some nerf, some buff, overall just changes to the game, to how the way Genji's played, to I think a more aggressive playstyle, but with because he has more of that. See, you know how I like to play this? I like to play more defensive because I can clearly because if the turret's down, then that allows me as a player to just play more aggressively. If there's no turret there, then I can easily take a fight. Then I can more easily take a fight than if I would, for example, to. I don't know what it is, but there's some. I think there's a glitch because I'm only tapping it once. I'm almost 100. I'm certain that I'm only tapping once. I'm not tapping like 3 times in a row or some shit. You see, I'm not tapping it. Like I don't know what it is, dog. It's some glitch. There has to be some glitch with damage coming in and then it's stopping cause like or some glitch with you holding in too long and then that makes it think that you're double tapping. Cause I can swear that like there worked as intended, although it wasn't at the time point that you wanted it to be yet. Like you can't take a fight with a Genji, even if you're at a high HP advantage. You still can't take a fight with a Genji, cause Genji. Like you see that, right? Can I counterblade? Nah, I'm not going to, cause I get a kill on him anyways. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? There's a lot of this bullshit just turning in to something average, just an average performance level, right? I think there's some glitches with this that needs to be fixed. I think there's some glitch because I'm not pressing twice, dog. I think it's something with knockbackers or something. Not with knockbacks. That knockbacks block it or some shit. Because I have no clue what's even going on. Because I'm not. Like, you look at that! I isn't pressing twice. I died 10 times right now because and when I'm not pressing twice, there's some bugs to this shit. There's some bugs. I want to have a literal look. Look at this. Hey, vad sa du? Gör en video. I'm having some troubles with this stuff because, yeah. I mean, I just don't like how they made this game, right? That change is bad. That's a really bad change because it makes it so that players will double tap and it will make the entire character so much worse. And I think we will see a lot of talk about how this game just became bad and overall just isn't a great game after all of this stuff, because cause look at that, I wasn't double tapping. What the fuck? I'm actually mad about this bullshit. Because there's some bullshit going on in this game. I am dying consistently from tanks. Especially D.Va. Because D.Va's got a lot of damage. And I'm fine with that, right? I don't hate that. What the fuck? I'm not double tapping. I'm fucking mad. I'm not going to be playing more experimental if it's going to keep on going like this. I get to play the game. I never used ult. Once. Because there are no angles. Because there are no... because why? Because there are no team fights. And so there are no abilities where I can utilize it. Yeah, and I just headshot. This is where I carry killing him. Follow it up with me dying later, sooner or later. All the times I died. I had 3 deaths. Almost all of them. I've always keep playing just so that I'd be able to test different changes. But let's test this right now. Let's test this thing that I'm feeling. With Genji. Let's test it multiple times, doing the same thing over and over again. Standing in front of these guys as they shoot at you. What happens if you hold it? I have no clue what it is because it can't be knockerbackers. Wait a second. This is. Let me guess. Wait, let me test something. This isn't even. I can't even test it with that. Create. this is very quick. I need to test it because there is some bullshit with this. There's something going on with Genji, and he's being used in a way that isn't good. And it is that they've made. There's some weird with the sounds too. I think the sounds are weird. That's working. But I'm almost certain that quick. Oh yeah, that's a problem. I think you can double finger it. Maybe this problem with my keyboard because I'm. But it's happened when I've gotten knockbackers on me, so I don't know if that is my problem. It ain't my fault. You can't tell me. It ain't my fault. You can't tell me. It ain't my fault. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. My fault. You can't tell me. I'm not saying the poke isn't a thing. I think Genji's became less poke oriented. And I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Because Genji has just became so much more reliant on his shurikens to do the job that I think that we're going to see a lot of who are you 6Ks without using that thing, using his ultimate. Because, more damage equals better poke, equals more blades, equals just, this is, but it's kind of like a, right, that means I can play Doom Fist. Because it might be interesting to see how other people are having the problems with this. I don't know, maybe my keyboard goes double clicking. My E is kind of smashed, so yeah, that might be the case. There's not a lot of abilities that. Nah, I was looking for a great play. That would have been a great play unless we have big bad Roadhog up there. I'm mad about that shit because I made a great play and I got punished for making a good play, and I'm mad about that. That shouldn't be the case. This game shouldn't be promoting bad plays over. Shouldn't be punishing a good play. That's my problem with the game. It's sometimes it's promoting bad plays and punishing good plays. But there's sometimes with us where they are actually where they're doing it correctly. Where they are bad play where they are punishing bad plays and promoting good plays. But it isn't too rare that to see people. But isn't that rare? Like almost every single game usually has something where a player, maybe even you, often maybe you, because you are always that one player who's super good. Because Can you sleep? Anna, could you please stop my sleep? I wanted to kill you. Although, to be fair, I think that this is kind of a bad play from her, because now I'm able to regain my cooldowns, although I think I might have had my cooldowns before, but she doesn't know that, right? In fact, I would, as a base think, okay, maybe she has a cooldown, right? But I'd still do something that bases around that doesn't work if he doesn't have if he doesn't have all cooldowns. That doesn't work if he has all cooldown. If he doesn't have all cooldown. That doesn't work if he doesn't have all cooldowns. Which it basically is. So yeah, I wouldn't base anything off of anything that's unclear. It's like thinking that a Reinhardt is shatter and doesn't have shatter and therefore playing super aggressively. Thinking, okay, he doesn't have shatter, so that therefore I can play super aggressively and stuff. I think there's going to be a lot of glitches with that shit, because being able to turn anything off manually is like really fucking difficult to come up with, because there are times with ghost clicks, and then you might want to say it and say, okay, but I didn't get the healing that I should have gotten because the game glitched stuff. I mean, I don't know what to say right now, so my Doomfist is going pretty well. I think that's just aim adjustments. Really. Are you mad? Are you mad at me, bro? Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? I'm just trying to get you to answer a simple question. Are you mad, brother? Are you mad? Are you mad? Dog, are you mad? Are you mad at me? I'm right in your ass. Stood up for the kid who had to put up with the police. That is cool. That is cool. You ain't never had no money over show. Had to, not to. But then I think about it, then I'm enraged. I just figured out that if I be paid for them, I put a pen in the pay. Insane play such as this that just basically is carrying the entire fight because we managed to take down their Reinhardt. We kill the Reinhardt. Now he comes back into a fight that isn't favoring him anymore. He comes back into a fight that isn't there's no longer an equal fight. Actually, you would put an advantage to their team just base stats from just looking at team competition wise. We've got more healing. We've got more raw damage, but they've got a stronger front line. So winning the front line war wouldn't be too difficult for them. Why? Because they've got a diva. That's insanely good for a front line team. All for the flanks. All for the flanks. Although you could argue that, but off flank we would be stronger. And this really just showcases. This is really shown in these sort of scenarios where their supports need with their DPS need to dive us in order to get kills. They need to dive our team because while they might win the frontline war, we win their back. We kill their backline. We go kill their backline. But especially, we help our own frontline, and because of this, we win the frontline war. It's not that difficult to explain. I think a lot of people understand this. If we kill the frontline, if we help our own team, if a Doomfist focuses the Reinhardt, if he just absolutely, if he says no to the Reinhardt, if he goes no and just kills the Reinhardt over and over again, right? Every single fight he puts an amazing amount of pressure, right? Then what happens? Well, what happens then? Well, all of a sudden, you enter this fight where both teams are taking easy fights, easy GG fights, right? And I'm taking engagements that I should be taking that are good. I'm taking engagements that are valuable for me. Let me guess, their eyes are gonna come here, so engaging onto this team, then punching, then up, then ulting, then slamming down here, then looking for a singular kill, disengaging. Foot. Genji, well played. I mean, Genji was just absolutely insane. I have to endorse Genji because I think Genji was the best player on the team by far. That's a smart play though. That is a completely amazing play. And I cleaned this entire fight up. Yeah. You see, I'm just cleaning the fight up. I cleaned up the fight. I was like the fight cleanup, bro. I mean, not right now, just. I think that the reason why we won the fight was because we had a better line and better front line, raw front line. Because you wouldn't think that a Doomfist Genji's team would win a frontline war. But it's like I'm gonna play Tracer part of this game. Yeah, that's my bet. If we got a Rhino, I'm gonna play Tracer because Tracer can win frontline wars really successfully because you can blink in, pew 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 pew, and then go out again, and she gets an easy kill. She gets easy kills, right? Great, not gonna play Doomfist. I think I've showcased a lot. But I don't know. I think probably going to end this video here. I think actually I can keep this video. I'm gonna end this here. Uh, so yeah, remember to like and subscribe, and goodbye.